All right. Let's bring in some hype for the best meme. Yes! Okay. And you're ready?
Rick, mic's live? Okay, cool.
Okay.
I mean, M3.
Yeah.
It's time for a rematch. We did this a few BSGs ago, so let's see if we can do it a second time.
Of course we can.
You ready, buddy?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'll give us a countdown, starting in 3, 2, 1, go!
Go! So, let's do some nice puzzles.
So yeah, Kwirk is basically, well, it's a puzzle game, as you can see. Heading out 99 RMS. You're in the lead already. M3 is ahead right off the bat. But yeah, the idea is there are, we need to solve 99 little puzzles. Yeah, M3 is taking the lead here. He's getting really good RNG so far. So let's see if I can catch up to M3 a little bit here. Even! Exactly. We're just completely tied after 3 puzzles. Good stuff. But yeah, basically we need to solve 99 of these puzzles as quickly as we can. M3 is keeping a steady lead of a few seconds, or like a half a second on me. But yeah, the thing is with this game though... still tied. Let's go, M3. So yeah, the thing with this game though is... like, we need to solve 99 puzzles. The thing is, there aren't really 99 puzzles in the game. This game only has like 30 different puzzles, so we'll start seeing repeats soon
This is bad. This is a bad puzzle. This is the longest puzzle I have at the moment. Oh, and
it's technically not the longest puzzle in the game, but that is a tricky puzzle to do, that's for sure. Okay, there we go. M3 getting through. I'm taking a full puzzle lead now, though. It's a rough start for M3, but we'll just keep going. We'll see how far we can get. So yeah, for this game, I guess we should explain a little bit about what this game is going to be like speedrun-wise. So we've got 2 main modes that we speedrun. There is the heading out, which we do here, in which we attempt to just solve a bunch of random puzzles. And there is the option to do a going up puzzles, a set of puzzles, which is completely set puzzles. Basically, the records for those are like milliseconds apart almost.
yes.
That is a lot more competitive than this. Now for heading out, which we're doing here, first of all, I mean, it's not it has some randomness to which puzzles we're gonna get. So, you know, we have to play around with the RNG a little bit. As well as, oops, that was a mistake on my end. As well as the fact that this is kind of split up into 2 categories. So on the one hand, we have heading out 10 RMS, which is basically just do 10 of these puzzles back to back. And we've got the maximum amount of puzzles heading out 99 RMS.
Yes.
RMS basically just meaning rooms here. Which we're going to do now. 10 RMS is, I believe, 1 minute and like 28 seconds or something. It's something crazy like that. Heading out 99 RMS is currently at, I believe, 16 minutes and 22 seconds.
Yeah.
Both of which are currently on my name. So let's see. Last BSG that I ran Kwirk actually managed to break that too. So let's see if we can repeat that. Get another marathon record. That was quite hype too. So yeah, on my end, the first 20 puzzles solved. 3 minutes and 10. That's a really good starting time, that's for sure. Should we explain a bit about the story of this game, or?
Yeah, the story is pretty straightforward. We need to save our girlfriend. I forgot to mention we're a tomato who tries to save her girlfriend, so...
Yeah, we're a tomato, and we need to save our girlfriend Tammy, who's also a tomato, Tammy the tomato. And while exploring the maze, the ruin, or the sewers basically, they got lost, and she got stuck somewhere, and we need to save her. So first we're going up, because, you know, we're gonna see if we can find her. And then we're heading out, because we need to somehow get out of the sewers again at least.
The puzzle I have now is tricky, it's scary. One mistake and you need to reset.
Dude, I just got it as well.
Oh, nice!
So yeah, that puzzle, it's really easy, but to do it fast is really hard, because if you mess up once, you can just start all over, pretty much.
Yes.
It's definitely one of the scarier puzzles to get.
Oh, I forgot one thing. Oops.
Now, M3, we're not choking, right? You're about 3 puzzles behind, by the way, so...
God dang it!
I'm getting a steady lead on you here. This is, I mean, not to say nothing can happen, because a mistake is very quickly made in a lot of these puzzles. So it's very easy to screw up a puzzle and have to redo the entire puzzle.
Yes.
Even in the current 99 RMS world record, I had a reset at one of the puzzles. That has only one reset, but it's just to show that, you know, it can definitely happen.
You also want to avoid bonking as much
So
as possible.
that's one, for example. I pushed it too far. Come on, that is... Time for M3 to catch up right here, because that is a double reset on a single puzzle on my end.
Let's go!
At this point, you might start noticing that we're getting some repeats here and there. Not, like we said, there is not enough puzzles in it for 99 RMS to actually give you different puzzles for the full set of 99. So over the course of the run, we're going to see a lot of repeats.
They're nice sometimes, because sometimes they get mirrored.
Yeah, they do kind of try to switch it up, act as if they're different by switching it up, just rotating the puzzle 180 degrees, but at the end of the day, let's be fair, it's not something that would make this more difficult. On that note, I mean, you can see how easy all of these puzzles are. Let's be real, this is probably one of the easiest speed games to learn just because of that.
Yes.
And we could use more runners on Kwirk. It's just going through these puzzles. It's a really cool little Game Boy game. It's definitely worth running, if I do say so myself.
If you get burned out on your current speed game, definitely check this one out.
There's very little RNG. I mean, the rooms themselves are random, but with so few different rooms, you know, we're going to see so many repeats that over the course of a 99 RMS run, it just pretty much just completely evens out. Plus, if you think 99 RMS is a bit much, because I can imagine that, you know, trying to solve 99 puzzles back-to-back can be a little daunting at first. There's also 10 RMS, which just has you solve 10 of them.
Yes.
So, definitely worth it to check out this game. I think that's pretty much all I have for commentary-wise. You seem to have caught up like half a puzzle on me. So, at least that's something.
I'm actually focused.
I mean, I will say though, this is a pretty close race still, considering all things considered. We've had races where we ended up like 20 puzzles apart or something. That's
a double mistake.
Let's just say that, you know, as long as that doesn't happen, it's gonna be fine.
Let's take it a little bit slower here to not make the same mistake again. There we go. Just did this puzzle 100 times. Don't worry.
Yeah, at this point with a lot of these puzzles, we, like, both MrMeanMoustache and I have practiced some of them extensively so that we could get them down for these races, because with this little RNG, it's basically all going to come down to execution, and an execution mistake is very quickly made. So that is almost at the halfway point for me. It's looking like M3 isn't that far behind. M3, I think you might actually be on PB pace, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm for sure on PB pace.
So, I mean, if nothing else, if you keep this up, you may have a good shot at it. So just to give you an idea, I think your PB is at like a 23-minute mark, isn't it?
To make it even funnier, my estimate is lower than my PB.
Yeah. To be fair, in his defense, I was the one to submit this, and I figured I'll go with my own estimate, because with a little practice, sub 20 is pretty free. So, you know, I saw MrMeanMoustache practice a lot in the practice room earlier today, just to make sure that he could get all of these puzzles down, which seemed to be going pretty well back then as well, and he's not lagging too far behind either. So it's definitely going to look like a lot more of an even match than we did last time we did this at BSG. So here, on my end, you're pretty much just only going to be seeing repeats at this point. I mean, I think I've pretty much had every puzzle at some point already.
Yeah.
I think that counts for you and me both, won't it?
Yeah, we pretty much had every puzzle by now. Sometimes you will see them mirrored, but then again, that's the same puzzle, you just mirror the movement.
Yeah. So I guess we might as well explain a little bit of how we even got to run this game, because that is quite a story in and of itself. So quite some time ago, MrMeanMoustache and me, we're both on kind of like the same team. It's not really an official team, but just for the sake of that. And at some point, MrMeanMoustache was like, he was looking for a new speed game, and he found this little game that he had lying around from a very long time ago, I believe, which ended up being Kwirk. And so he made a leaderboard for that on speedrun.com. He did a run of it, and he got himself on that board. Now, a lot of people in the team at the time, they picked up on that, and they were like, yeah, this actually looks like a really fun game. We could probably speedrun that, among which myself. And I figured, you know, this looks easy enough. I can probably pull this off. So I picked up the game as well. I decided I would just go ahead and do a run of it and see where that would lead me. And well, here a few months later, we're racing Kwirk for the second time at BSG. So
yes, for the second time, this is the race.
It's definitely come a long way. Back then, I believe, like for 99 RMS, the record was at like 26 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And we, like, even 10 RMS was at like 4 minutes, and we just gradually pushed that time down in like the span of like 2 evenings or something.
Yeah, I never ran 10 RMS anymore because that's the meme of the meme.
Yeah, that is the most meme of all of these categories. 10 RMS is literally this, but then only 10 puzzles. So you're pretty much going to have to reset it once you see the slower puzzles. It's just instant reset at this point.
And we've got a donation, so feel free to bring up the donation.
Okay, so we got a €1.38 donation by Zita. I told you I don't have OCD, but I just like it when it's fixed. Thank you for that donation.
So, I mean, we're definitely not going to end up 30 puzzles apart this time. At least that's something.
That's something.
I mean, it's very gradually increasing my lead, but it's minor enough that it shouldn't matter too much.
Ooh, come on. This puzzle is so slow.
Not if you know how to do it properly, Kappa.
Wait, is there another way?
I think there is. I'll show it to you later on somewhere.
I really thought it was the fastest way. Dang!
I mean, from what I've caught of it, at least, I may have missed it whether you did the same strat I did, but there might be a slightly faster strat on that particular puzzle. This could potentially be part of why I'm ahead, definitely. World record is going to be really hard, actually. I've got 4 minutes left to do 25 puzzles.
That's going to be rough.
That is going to be really, really tough.
It is possible, but now it depends on RNG to get world records, yes or no.
So yeah, for the particular speedrun here, when going for the leaderboard for heading out, we're actually going to be using the in-game time. You see the little timer at the bottom that's running. 16:22 is the time to beat at this point, which, like I said, it's not going to be easy. About 3.5 minutes for 21 puzzles. Like that's a stretch right there. Getting some pretty decent puzzle RNG though. If I play perfectly, it might be possible. But I basically need to be on par with my 10 RMS PB for 20 puzzles straight. And 10 RMS is a lot more optimized than 99 is. Okay, here I'm coming up on that slow puzzle that M3 calls really slow, but easy every time. I believe it's like only a second slower than the average length of a puzzle. Yeah, I've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds for 14. That is, it's not gonna happen, I don't think. So yeah, the biggest time loss in this run is not so much like the puzzles themselves, it's actually that intermission you get at the end of every single level. That intermission is about 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And considering how most of these puzzles don't go much further than like 6 to 7 seconds, the intermission is about a third of the run. It's
also a fun thing to mention, you maybe see that Crrool and I both have different screens, just because we decided to both take a different view. There's nothing special about that.
There's like a point of view straight upward, and there's like bird eye view, or bird eye and like a 3D kind of view, and
It's preferences.
It doesn't actually do anything. It really just comes down to preference, and I prefer just not having the shadows on the edges, and M3 does rather have those, so it's a very minor thing. Okay, 7 puzzles left for me, and I'm gonna stay quiet for a bit here, because if I get good RNG, it's gonna be tough, but not impossible.
Oh, what am I doing?
My finger slipped there. Wasted like half a second.
It's gonna be really close. Crrool's end, it's coming down to RNG.
Time is as soon as I finish the last puzzle, so get ready on time.
Oh, I've got that one.
That is a slow puzzle.
That's indeed a really slow puzzle.
That is the slowest puzzle in the game.
Oh, I get the same one now.
Okay, get ready on time. We're gonna miss record by like 2 seconds. So that is record and time. One second off of world record. 1 second off of world record. If I didn't have that double death, that would have been record. That is 1 second off.
But guys, good news, I'm still on PB pace!
So yeah, looks like M3, he's on his last 10 puzzles. And with that, he is looking like he's gonna get the sub 20 today, which is something that, I mean, he does not yet have a sub 20 time, so who knows?
If the IPB
is possible, yes.
Yes.
Sub 19 is definitely possible still. It's gonna be close. Sub 18 isn't gonna possible.
Sub 18 is not possible anymore.
For comparison, the 10 RMS is at like 1 minute and 28 seconds, so like about a minute and a half, and that is pretty much perfect RNG and very, very few mistakes anywhere. So it's very unlikely that he's gonna be able to get sub 18, or just flat out impossible rather. But 5 puzzles left, so let's go.
5 puzzles left. This is a bit of an annoying one. Not because it's hard, it confuses me easily.
Yeah, there's a lot of tricky bits of movement there. This is a really fast one though.
This is a fast one indeed. This one looks more...
looks
harder than it really is.
Yeah, that is the fastest puzzle out there. Okay, gonna do some close movement here, but if you take this one slow, you'll still get through it really, really quickly. 2 puzzles left. Get ready on time for M3.
Oh, come on. Okay, one more puzzle, guys.
That is gonna be a PB for you.
That's gonna be a PB.
And by quite a bit too.
Yeah, by 5 minutes. Time!
M3. Good race, dude. Good race, dude. Difference of 2 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually pretty decent compared to the, especially when you compare our last race. We
Yeah,
were
our
like 5
last
minutes
race was a
apart. So
disaster.
kind of a shame I didn't break it by 1 second. 1 second.
1 second indeed.
1 second. Ah, well.
1
Oh,
second
well.
of world record.
Yeah, that is Kwirk
Kwirk.
99 RMS. I'm gonna be we're going to be heading over to probably the run that I have been looking forward the most for this entire marathon, and that's
Yes.
Pokemon trading card game.
Pokemon trading
So
card game.
it's going to be a blast. Both of us will be back for the 2-player, 1-controller run in about an hour from now, so
Yes.
stick around and keep those donations coming.
And if you still want to see us catch Mewtwo, did we made that donation
Uh,
incentive already?
I think hosting can probably confirm for me, but I think we were still about like 7 or 8 euros off of meeting that, so it's going to be really, really close.
So the bid total for Catch Mewtwo right now is 82.69 out of 90. So that's basically just shy of 8 euros left in that bid.
Indeed. Bring in those last donation incentives. It's for a good cause, and